Hi, so I just wanted to make a video just for my documentary group. So it's pretty clear that there is a lot of back talking and people fighting on the camps of people that I don't talk to on purpose. Because I'm just keep hearing lots of stuff from all sorts of different places. I just wanted to say, I wanted to make this. I had an idea and different ideas to integrate the fact that this is a huge issue. This is a huge, we are a part of pop culture more and more every day. Like, for example, I put on a Stephen King shirt today because there are so many works of Stephen King's fiction that applies to the troubled teen industry. I understood, like, when I got to the point where I think most people lost their fucking minds making this documentary, it was when there were like, people were like, you have to look up MK Ultra, right? And I'm like, yeah, I know we come from that shit. I'm not looking it up. I didn't even know what it meant. When I first just looked up what it meant, I was like, because I'm a huge Stephen King fan, I understood what it was. And I was like, oh, that makes sense. And then, the more that I look at it, like, the more that I realize that only because we are a relevant subject and people know what cults are, and that we are currently living in a cult of America, that our shit is relevant. I was just on the Cult Vault podcast. It's coming out in a week. And all we did was talk about the fact that the survivor community is its own cult, and that I've had to completely separate myself from everybody, and that it's pretty clear that America is the same way. I didn't say any names on the podcast, and then afterwards, I said, please don't tag any of these people, and she's like, I've had all of these people on my podcast before, and I said, yes, I do know. It's pretty crazy, I'm still finding people that are, sending me all this fucking triggering shit Paris Hilton's doing left, right, and center. And like, Paris Hilton's probably going to run for president someday. And, it's pretty clear that if a survivor runs the world like Elon Musk and Trump are, Trump went to fucking military school and Elon Musk went to Veld school twice, when he was 12 and when he was later on in life, where he saw kids die. And he, is during apartheid. What's happening in America is 100% valid to our cause and our issue, because when he did that Nazi salute, that was his fucking training. That was his programming at Veld School. We are a huge issue. We are a relevant issue. And, it is clear that if you're not in the political party of Katie Mack and Hannah Kay and all those fucking people, if you're not like going to have your package in the bow of 11/11 or all those fucking people, that you're not invited to the party, or that your story is going to be heard out of Paris Hilton's plastic surgery face while she's being interviewed by Connie Chung. I know I am holding my phone and this is just a quick video, but like, I want us to be making good videos where we have like a news show, like imagine if like NPR combined with like, the Daily Show, like, if you think about old radio, when they transferred over to like television, like they started to have to think differently. Nobody's really combined like a stupid webcast idea with a podcast. So this is like content for activism. That's what I'm trying to do. I want it to be people meeting up and filming each other and like talking and relating, but this is not about, making people uncomfortable. We have to realize that. So this is what I want you to go on Straight Out of BS first. I want you to go on Jordan's podcast, get it all out there, feel like you are seen, and then this is next. Like, what are you doing in your life? How do you feel better? What are the movies that triggered you because it felt like this? Because that's another way to relate this to other people. But it is not breaking code silence. And it is not, making it so that people can't relate to us. Like, we have to talk to people, this is what it felt like. This, when you got to explain to people, like, this is like, combine the Manchurian Candidate with fucking Clockwork Orange we are more Stranger Things than anybody recognizes. And so, yeah, like, the Stephen King books that I compare us to is like, I understood that the MK Ultra aspect is like Firestarter. And if you all have to read The Institute by Stephen King, it's basically about the TTI. So yeah, like, I want to, us to have a place to talk. So people, I want you to, set up like, your phone or like your computer and just like say, hi, my name is, I know Kari because of, I went to studio with her, or I, found her from whatever, and, say like, this is what I'm about. Like, try to make it quick and sweet, and like, I want to try to make like a, short little like weekly recaps of Survivor World. But this is not about playing nice with those fucking girls that have been ruining people's lives for close to a decade. It's not stopping. This is not the Katie cult anymore. And, I don't care who pisses off, which is why I was like, if you want to call it iCarly, that's fucking fine. If you want to call it iKari, like iCarly, that's fucking fine, because if they want to make fun of it, go ahead. So, come up with a name, if it's, I was thinking about I Against I, like that punk rock, Bad Brain song, I Against I, like, I Against TTI, or I don't know, but I don't know if I want the word survivor anymore in any of this shit. I just want it to be something different, and I want it to be relatable to other people. I see you, Survivor. Fuck Katie Mack. I do not fuck with the people who fuck with the people that I don't fuck with. I love you guys. Bye.